In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on February 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Charlotte Hornets versus Chicago Bulls. The Charlotte Hornets head to Chicago to play the Bulls on Thursday. Charlotte is coming off a 124-115 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks on Tuesday. Chicago, meanwhile, suffered a 108-103 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers on Wednesday. The Charlotte Hornets have been in decent form recently as they've won 4 of their last 7 games overall, but they are once again hoping for a better performance after getting beaten by the Bucks in a 124-115 road loss on Tuesday. LaMelo Ball led the team with a triple-double of 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Terry Rozier added 20 points, while Gordon Hayward chipped in with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Hornets shot just 37% from the field and 11 of 39 from the three-point line as they poured in 37 points in the second quarter to tie the scoring going into halftime, but they couldn't maintain that pace against an elite defense like the Bucks and could never challenge after losing the lead in the third quarter. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls have been in a bit of a rut as they've lost 3 of their past 4 games, and they will be hoping to bounce back after falling to the Clippers in a 108-103 loss on Tuesday. Nikola Vucevic led the team with 23 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists. DeMar DeRozan added 20 points with 5 assists, while Zach LaVine chipped in with 18 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. As a team, the Bulls shot 49% from the field and 12 of 24 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 32 points in the first quarter to take an early 19-point lead, but they just couldn't find their groove again after going cold in the second quarter, and it cost them in the end as the Bulls just couldn't hold out the Clippers in the clutch when it mattered most. The Hornets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 Thursday games, and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Bulls are 6-2 against the spread in their last 9 home games and 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 games playing on 1 day's rest. The over is 5-2 in Hornets' last 7 road games. The under is 5-1 in Bulls' last 6 overall. The Hornets are 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Chicago and 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. The Hornets are still missing Kelly Oubre Jr. and Cody Martin, while the Bulls are still a long way from having Lonzo Ball back on the court. Chicago has been a surprise this season as many expected them to be better, but this game against Charlotte at home is a perfect chance for the Bulls to win and cover the spread and start clawing their way back into the play-in spots. Chicago is solid offensively as the Bulls are shooting the ball well and are much better at home. These two teams have played twice with the home team winning each game, but when Chicago hosted Charlotte, the Bulls won by 18 points. Meanwhile, this season, the Bulls are 6-6 against the spread as home favorites and 25-23-2 against the spread overall. The Hornets, meanwhile, are 23-27-2 against the spread and as a road underdog. Charlotte is 12-11-2. Chicago's offense is just better than Charlotte, and at home, the Bulls are playing much better. The Charlotte Hornets look like they are in full-on tank mode, and they lose on the road by an average of 7 points. If the Chicago Bulls are serious about making a run at a playoff spot, these are games they need to take advantage of at home. No excuses for the Bulls in this spot, so the Chicago Bulls to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Golden State Warriors versus Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, the Golden State Warriors continue their road trip against the Denver Nuggets. It's the second of 3 regular season meetings between the two teams. The Nuggets won the first contest 128-123. The Golden State Warriors have been in decent shape as they've won 6 of their last 10 games overall, but they will be itching to get back on the court after falling just short to the Timberwolves in a painful 119-114 overtime road loss last night. Stephen Curry led the team with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jordan Poole added 18 points with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. while Andrew Wiggins chipped in with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Warriors shot just 41% from the field and 11 of 35 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 71 points in the first half to build a 14-point lead. But they never put the Timberwolves away, and it cost them in the end as they managed just 4 points in overtime to allow the Timberwolves to slip away in the end. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets have been on fire as they've won 11 of their last 14 games overall, and they will be hoping to stay hot after blowing past the Pelicans in a 122-113 win on Tuesday. Jamal Murray led the team with 32 points and 6 assists. Nikola Jokic racked up a triple-double of 26 points with 18 rebounds and 15 assists, while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Aaron Gordon each scored 15 points. As a team, the Nuggets shot 49% from the field and 16 of 36 from the three-point line as they really struggled to match the hot start of the Pelicans, but they stayed in the contest and made their move with a 36-point explosion in the third quarter to set up the solid home win. Looking at the betting trends, the Warriors are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 road games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Nuggets are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games, 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a winning record, and 13-6 against the spread in their last 19 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 11-5 in the last 16 meetings in Denver, and the Warriors are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Denver. The Warriors don't have a single player listed on the injury report at the moment, except for Andre Iguodala, who is still out, while the Nuggets have ruled out Jack White and they are keeping an eye on Aaron Gordon, who is questionable due to a left ankle sprain. The Warriors are an old team playing their second game of a back-to-back set, so don't be shocked if they decided to rest a few players at the last minute. With that being said, the Nuggets are the team in better form. They are a solid 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games, and I'm sure they will come out swinging at home. The Golden State Warriors continue to stink up the joint on the road, and this isn't an ideal spot coming off an overtime game last night. It's hard enough to play Denver on the end of a back-to-back as it is. However, double-digit chalk seems a bit of a stretch, as the Warriors are still capable of finding a rhythm offensively and beating any team in the league when they're right. The Warriors have won 5 of the last 7 meetings against the Nuggets, so the Golden State Warriors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have great offenses, arguably in the top 5. The Warriors average the second most points per game, and the Nuggets average the 8th most. Part of that difference is related to their pace of play, where Golden State is ranked first in the entire league. They average more possessions per game than any other team, which gives them more opportunities to score. This is evidenced by the matchup history between these two squads, which has seen the over hit in 7 of their last 9 games against each other. For the Warriors, they've seen the total go over in 14 of their last 16 road games. Strong offenses, mediocre defenses, and a fast pace. Those are a few great ingredients for a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.